Hi, this is Lisa. Welcome to Soul Nirvana Spirituality. We are going to do a tarot card reading for the month of July 2021. And we have 3 piles for you to pick from tonight. We have pile number 1, which is the beach glass, pile number 2, which is the angel, and pile number 3, which is the love heart. Take a deep breath. Focus on the pile that resonates with you the most, and we will be back with pile number 1. Sending love and blessings to you all. So if you chose pile number 1, which is the beach glass, this is going to be your reading for July 2021. We're going to move the beach glass over. I love beach glass. I don't know if this is a piece I collected from Fortune's Rocks Beach in Biddeford, Maine. I used to have a camp there from 2000 until 2012, or 1999 to 2012. And that beach was known for beach glass, and it was known for sand dollars. We used to do a lot of sand dollaring. And July makes me think of all the beautiful memories I had up there. So I thought I'd choose a different theme than just doing the regular crystals tonight. So we're going to start off. I just got a new deck about a month ago, or close to a month ago, and it's the Ancient Italian Tarot deck. We have many oracle cards. We have an angel message card for the end, so I want you to think of a question. And let's get started. Let's get started now for you. So the first card we have is Il Sol, which is the sun reversed. The 7 of Swords, the Tower, the 5 of Pentacles, Fante de Spade, which is the Page of Swords, and Il Giudizio, which is Judgment. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right, but I'm trying. Okay. So, with the sun in reverse, I'm going to use a little pointer here. With the sun in reverse, it looks like in the past you were wishing in a certain particular situation for a very happy outcome on something. But it seems like it didn't go your way. And what I'm getting from this is you possibly gave up on it. You know, it might have been a dream. This could have to do with love. This could have to do with a career also. Or some kind of situation where it just didn't pan out the way you expected it to be. So you had a lot of hopes and dreams, and it was like it was good. It might have been good for a very short term, but it wasn't fulfilled. And with the 7 of Swords in the past, it looks like you were trying to figure out, you were trying to get away with something, or somebody was trying to get away with something, not necessarily you. Somebody was trying to get away with something, sneak away, get away with something, or sneak off with something. So those are the first 2 cards, and that represents your past. What this brought presently is a tower moment. So everything's crashing down. The tower moment has to happen in a situation like this. So everything kind of, it's like the phoenix. It has to burn to the ground, and then you rise from the ashes afterwards. So the tower, La Torre. So presently you're in that energy. So I don't think things have been going really well, or, you know, in some situation, because we also have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles on a regular tarot card is usually being left out in the cold. If I could only speak tonight. Left out in the cold, disillusionment, also can represent the winter months. But with number 5, I also think of May. Something may have happened in May. Or 5 years ago, 5 days ago, 5 weeks ago. But whatever it was, presently a dissolution. It could possibly, because this tower moment happened and everything's coming crashing down because of that. And then we have the Page of Swords in the future, in the very near future. And I feel like somebody, either you're watching somebody, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody is watching you, spying on you, keeping an eye on you. Or this will happen in the very near future. And there's going to be some kind of judgment. So, LGDZO, judgment. What happens with this is it's almost like karma, whatever. So, think back, if it was you, if it was somebody else that did you wrong, they're going to have to face their karma. If you did somebody else wrong, you're going to have to face your karma. Same thing with good. Same thing with good. So if you've been doing things good and you just have had some awful luck recently or in the past, things are going to turn out okay. But there is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. Doesn't have to be the sun sign. Could be another planet, Moon, Venus, Mercury, Mars, anything. Or ascending. They're watching you. They're keeping an eye on you, whoever this person is. I feel like it's somebody doing this to you, but you could also be keeping an eye on somebody else. You also could be keeping an eye on somebody else that has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius predominantly in their chart as well. So that's what's going on. Judgment's going to happen. Good will come out of it, or a lesson learned. A lesson learned on this in this deck. And it could be with anything, because I don't see a lot of romantic cards here so far. I'm thinking this is just a situation, and it could be any kind of a situation where either you did something wrong, you did somebody else dirty, or they did you dirty, and this tower moment happened, and because of this you're feeling left out in the cold. You're watching them, or they're watching you, and justice will be served, or karma. Justice is another card. Judgment is more like you have to come, it's like a come to Jesus moment, basically. It's when you have to see the light and see what you've done in the situation and face it. Or the person that, may be significant, or whoever this reading may be about if you're asking about somebody. So anyway, we're going to move on to the oracle cards. So we have the Goddess Guidance, and we have Ishtar, Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So what this is basically saying is, you have to say no. You have to kind of put yourself first in certain situations. And if somebody's especially if somebody's taking advantage of you, or somebody that's toxic with you, or pushing your buttons, or just being negative, or, getting you involved in things that you don't want to be involved in, or having you do things for them, or you feel like you have to be a people pleaser. You need to learn to say no. Learn to say no. For timing, I get 20 for the Justice card. So it could be 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, or 20 days. Could be significant. Also, somebody's birthday could be on the 20th. So then we have the Messages from Your Angels card. And we have Patience, Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So it's saying to have patience. Whatever the situation is, it's eventually going to turn out okay. Good or bad, it looks like there's going to be some kind of closure, or somebody's going to have to face the music. Archangel Michael card is Caressa. You're at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So it looks like there will be a happy conclusion. coming up for you. Spirit animal card is the Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. And that's the number 16. That number may be significant. Also 5. 61. 16 could be a name, address, birth date, age, you name it. Not a, well, 61 wouldn't be a birth date, but 16. So it's calling you to have patience and trust in the divine and boundaries. Next card is the Earth Spirit Magic, and that's the ocean, ebb and flow. So what this is saying to me is, we have good things and bad things in cycles. There's patterns in our life. Sometimes we're going to have some bad times, and they're usually immediately followed by good. And then if you have a long stretch, you'll notice that it's immediately followed by something that's not so good. And then it comes back. It all depends. And sometimes this is a small inconvenience and great goodness for a long time, or it could be the opposite. You go through a lot of hard times, and then you draw in a little bit of good energy, and then it seems to go again really fast. But just trust in life, trust in the divine, have patience, and put your boundaries up. And that's kind of the best advice anybody can really get, even when you're dealing with this kind of a situation in the past. So the next 3 cards are romance cards. We didn't really have a lot of romance in this reading. And then this last card is the Angel Answer card. So if you're not asking about a romantic situation, please disregard these next 3 cards. But if you want to stick around, or you can move to the next set of cards, or you can fast forward to the Angel Answer card if it's not about romance. But right now I'm going to do the romance cards. There's 3 of them, and then we'll move on to this. So the first one is the Romance Angels, and it says past life relationship. You have known each other before. So, and maybe this is, the situation in the past, if there was one, that it was a karmic tie of some kind, that you had to go through this tarot moment with, and you feel left out in the cold right now. And it could all be because it's a past life relationship with lessons that you had to learn, to close that cycle out, basically. And then we have the Rebel deck, which is kind of bad, dirty words, nasty words, bad words. So please excuse me if this offends you, just block your ears. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. So definitely, definitely sounds like you gotta kind of get out of your head and realize that whatever's going on, you gotta face it. You gotta face the music, like the Judgment card. See that? Then we have the Island Time Wellness, and this says the Runner. Runner is a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. So whatever happened in the past year, it sounds like it was a very codependent relationship, possibly. The other thing was one or the other person in it, if this was a relationship situation. Somebody had a fear of intimacy, and they were listening to the ego, so they obviously had, they were in the ego mind. And when people have a fear of intimacy, they usually are in their ego mind, because their ego is so fragile that they're afraid to get close to anybody. They're afraid. They're afraid the truth is going to come out, whatever fears they have, whatever truths there are. A lot of times they're afraid. And sometimes when people have very big egos, it's because they're so afraid. It's one thing to have self-love and use self-care, but when you are arrogant, or you lead people on, or you know what I mean, or you, serial dating, or codependency, it can go one way or the other, where like a relationship can become an addiction, or they have a fear of intimacy, so they're constantly running away from anything. The minute they feel like they're getting too close, they take off. And it's because of their ego. They're listening to the ego. They're very fragile ego. Okay, so that is the love messages that I got in this. But it does look like everything's gonna, turn out okay. Good things are gonna happen. And for your angel answer card, whatever question you asked, we have no need to worry. So it sounds like somebody might have been all up in their head about things and worried about things and self-sabotaging, overthinking. But the angels are saying not to worry about this at all. Do not worry. Don't worry, be happy. And just kind of let it go. All right, pile number 1, and we're going to do a couple of charms for you. So we have the infinity symbol. So yes, it could have very well been a past life relationship. And, it just keeps going around in infinity until you learn that lesson. Whatever it is with that person that you signed up for before you came here. And then we have the black swan. Black swans are very unique. Also, swans meet for life. What I'm getting is lifetimes. But I also feel like this could be a very karmic situation. There is a heart here, so there's love. There's a spoon. So you might have been I'm not getting spooning in this one. Usually I get that. But what I'm getting from this one, and maybe there was in the past, but what I'm getting is you've been spoon-fed information. And I feel like this whole reading has to do with you not having information that you needed to get through this situation, whatever it may be. And because of that, you overthink and you worry and you self-sabotage. And there's a fear of intimacy on one side or the other. I feel like it's on the other side, and that's what made you worry. And we have a feather here, which is spirits, divinely guided. You're being watched over. You're being protected. So that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did so, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'm sending you love and blessings for the month of July. Thank you. So pile number 2, those who chose the little angel, cherub angel, this is going to be your reading for the month of July. So let's see what we have for you for the month of July. We have the 3 of Swords. We have Read the Cup, which is the King of Cups in reverse. We have Il Mundo, which is the World in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. We have El Imperatore, which is the Emperor. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. So, this to me seems like it could be more of a love romantic relationship type reading, although it doesn't necessarily have to be. But the 3 of Swords in the past indicates a third-party relationship or situation. This doesn't necessarily have to mean another partner. This could be work, a job, just another person, friend, family member interfering in whatever. So this could have been a problem in the past, either on your side or your person's, if this is romantic. We also have the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups, usually upright, is usually very loving, nurturing. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, usually water sign. But it could be just, either ascendant or moon or Venus possibly as well. And upright, they're usually very nurturing, loving. A lot of times a father, and one of those fathers is very loving. Sometimes they won't They won't express their emotions, but they have a lot of love in their heart and a very gentle soul. In reverse, there's a lot of confusion here. They may have had trouble speaking up. They may have had trouble expressing their emotions, or they can be very cantankerous because they are so highly emotional that they just get super cranky or hurt or depressed. So this is in the past, and it could have been maybe this person got depressed because of a third-party situation. Either they were in or somebody else. And that could have been the cause of all this. Or they just were like that to begin with and got involved in a third-party relationship or some kind of third-party situation. This doesn't even need to be necessarily a romance. This could be anything. This could be a friendship. This could be a family member. This could be work, career, where, you know, somebody could come in and there could be somebody vying for your job or, you know, vying for your boss's job, and he's cranky, and he's all kinds of situations. There's so many scenarios. The World in reverse is to me, what it's like is you're just waiting to complete a cycle, and presently, and you're hoping that it's over, whatever it is, or it's finished, or it's completed, or things progress to the next level, and you've gone through everything that you have to go through in a certain situation. But unfortunately, right now, presently, it still hasn't completed. It's perpetuating, and just you're kind of going around in a circle. However, in the near future as well, we have the Ace of Swords, which indicates to me a new beginning. And it's not just a new beginning, it's a no bullshit new beginning. So whatever this new beginning is, all the negative stuff's going to be cut out. I believe that if this is a new beginning for you, you will not tolerate any BS from the past or any BS that has to do with this situation. And then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is like the King of Kings, and I feel like male or female, it's all energy, so please just take it as energy. That's how I mean it. The Emperor energy is like the King of Kings. Very wise person, businessman, entrepreneur, could be offering you something financial or generosity or helping you out. And if this is a romantic relationship, this could be like a power couple material where you make a lot of money together, you make a fortune, you collaborate with each other. He's ready to make you an offer in the future, and he wants to be generous with his time, his affection, his friendship, his knowledge, or his love. So that's very good. That's very good for this. And what I get for timing, 6 and 4 is 10, so 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, even to 1 month. I'm getting strong in this, a week. Whatever this is, it's a week. That this is going to begin. So things, you know, now that Mercury is completely out of retrograded, stationary retrograde, things are going to start speeding up again. And they speed up until about 2 weeks before the next Mercury retrograde, which will be in the fall sometime. And then you'll notice things will start to slow down again. And you'll notice that pattern if you follow Mercury and it's direct in retrograde placements throughout the year. So I see some generosity from this Emperor, or you're this Emperor and you want to offer somebody your help in some way, either with love, friendship, generosity, or finances, or knowledge. So 1 week on that. So now we have the Goddess Guidance cards, and we have Guinevere, ooh, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So wow, pile number 2. That's what it looks like. That's what I was getting that. I was getting that vibe. So I do think that this has to do with love, and you're about to receive, or you've, in the very near future, a beautiful romantic offer. And then we have the Angel Messages cards, and we have Crystal Clear Intentions, Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So whatever it is that you desire, whatever situation that you desire, you have to focus on it, and any negative thoughts or feelings or emotions or overthinking or self-sabotaging or questioning, you have to push that away and focus and have faith on what you desire, because it really does look like it's going to come through. And I feel like you're being guided by Archangel Michael as well. Now we have the Archangel Michael cards, and we have Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and do not compromise. So this kind of ties in with this and this. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. Pile number 2. And then we have the Spirit Animal card. My favorite card is the Dog Spirit. My favorite dog, the Bernese Mountain Dog. Number 19. Number 19 may be significant to you. And look at this beautiful little dog here. And it says, be loyal to what you love. So you have true love. You have be loyal to what you love. You have you deserve the best, reach for the stars. And you have be clear about what you desire and focus on it with an unwavering faith. So it's looking pretty good, pretty nifty there, pile number 2. And then we have passion, fire card, or a spirit. So there's also passion involved in this. And then we have these 3 cards coming up are love message cards. So if in the event that this is not a love reading or not what you were asking about, I would say pick another pile, because now it's really coming out. Even though it wasn't in the tarot, it's coming out that this is a love reading. So I would say pick another pile. But if you don't want to pick another pile, because it's your choice, disregard these cards. You can fast forward to the end. I want you to ask a question for your angel answer card, and that you're going to get an answer from that. And you can think about it and focus on it while I do the love cards, or you can move to the next reading. It's your choice. Okay? So we're going to do the Romance Angel card first, and that's passion. Again, passion and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there's a lot of passion going on, pile number 2, and true love and everything. All right, and then we have the Rebel deck. I'm going to excuse myself because I'm going to be saying some bad words again. So it says, drop the fucking ego. It says, vulnerability is hot as fuck. Excuse me for that. And then we have the Island Time Wellness, which says love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Wow, pile number 2. All right. And then we have the Angel Answer card. So whatever your question was, it says trust. So trust in whatever you believe in, trust in the universe, trust in, some kind of faith that you have. Doesn't matter. It just says to trust. And for timing, I think we said one week on this one. It's going to start. So I did do the timing on this one, because I forgot for a minute. I forgot. So we're going to do the charm cap. See what we get for charms. All right. So we have the cross. This could be a very spiritual connection. I think we already know that. Or somebody is very religious. Maybe that's been a problem in the past. Maybe that's the third party. And I don't have my tweezers. I think I brought them downstairs to try to fix something. So I'm going to have to use my fingernails. So we have the Star of David. So again, spirituality, maybe a multi-denominational relationship. We have the star. You could be somebody's star also. Star is wish fulfillment also. But we also have the Namaste symbol. So I think this is a very highly evolved spiritual relationship, friendship, situation. Then we have the heart, which is love. We have the spoon, so some spooning could have gone on in the past, or it will be definitely in the future, that's for sure. And you have the key. Either you have the key, or this person, if it's a love relationship, has the key to your heart. I don't think there's anything else here. So pile number 2, that is your reading for the month of July 2021. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'm sending you love and blessings for the month of July. Thank you for coming tonight. Last but not least, pile number 3. If you chose the red love heart, this is going to be your reading for the month of July. Excuse my voice, it's starting to fade fast here. Try to get some fluids into me. I am drinking lemonade, but I'm going to get some water. Because I got to do some candle wax readings later on. So let's start with your ancient Italian tarot cards. We have La Peso, the Hanged Man in reverse. We have El Tradici, which is the Death card. We have Regina di Coppa, which is the Queen of Cups. El Matto, the Fool. The Four of Wands. And the Two of Cups. Another lovey-dovey card, another lovey-dovey reading here. So pile number 3. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Seems like in the past, you were up in your head, you were trying to figure things out, but you just couldn't. You couldn't do it. You couldn't figure things out. You tried to figure out a situation, possibly a loved one. I'm really thinking it was a loved one. Or you were confused about something and you had to let it go, because there's also a Death card. So maybe you had to let somebody go in the past. Somebody that maybe couldn't get their shit together, excuse my language. Someone that was willy-nilly. Or it was you, and you just decided to end the situation somehow in the past, yeah. But in the present, this could be you, or this could be the person that you're thinking of. We have the Queen of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, female energy, very loving, possibly a mother, very nurturing, spiritual, loving. When you think of a mother or a wonderful mother, that's usually the Queen of Cups. Unless she's in reverse, then she can be batshit crazy, basically, and just very emotional and depressed, and just take you on an emotional roller coaster. But in upright, she's beautiful. She's nurturing, she's loving, she's happy, she's really good with her great relationship with children, even if she doesn't have any. She just has that personality where she just takes care and nurtures people all the time. And because of this person, either you, if you are this person, or somebody, if you are this person, I feel like somebody is going to take a leap of faith with you. If this is somebody that you are looking at, this is the person that you're wanting presently to take this leap of faith with. And you will. And you will, because we have the Four of Wands, which is like the twin flame card. It's love, happiness, joy, happy home life, but mostly happiness, love, joy, some kind of a commitment. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is also love. Two people, twin, see? So this is definitely, again, another, it could be business. It could be business with, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it could be just happiness because of that. But if this is a business or a financial reading, it's with something that you love. Because this really looks like a love reading to me. I'm not going to lie. So those are your cards. We have 4 and 2 for your last card. So timing on this is 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks. Even though we're in July, I think this commitment's going to happen in about 6 weeks. Could be 6 hours, 6 days, but I'm getting 6 weeks drawn, where it's going to really deepen, whatever it is, business or love. 6 days, it could be the beginning of that, for whatever reason I'm getting that too, is in 6 days, if you are with somebody like this, it's going to be the beginning of this commitment that's going to really deepen and bond with over the next 6 weeks. So now we have the Goddess Guidance card, which is Hathor. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. And that's really an important thing to learn, because if you give all the time and you don't know how to receive, the well's going to go dry eventually. So you have to allow yourself to receive sometimes. Receive blessings, and they'll come in. And then for the Archangel and Guidance cards, we have Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So, you know how it's funny? I just put it down, but it's right here under this Queen of Cups. And mostly Queen of Cups is usually a very gentle energy. But anybody that's toxic, and from your past or that you're dealing with, you want to stay away from them as much as possible. And that's just basically a golden rule when it comes to self-care anyway. Or wanting to bring in the, manifest law of attraction, good things into your life. Stay away from toxic and negative people, because they'll never, ever, ever help the situation. They're only going to drag you backwards. And then we have the Archangel Michael cards. We have Akasha. You're a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So I almost get the feeling that this is you, the Queen of Cups, or you're dealing with somebody that's very, very, very spiritually gifted. One or the other. Either you're extremely spiritually gifted, or this person that you're dealing with is. And they may teach you things, or you may open up to spirituality once you are with this person. Or you are teaching somebody else this. And you're opening up to so many people to this. And then we have the Spirit Animal deck cards. We have the Sandpiper Spirit, says to be playful. 51. So 5 and 1 is 6. Again, we get 6, confirming it. So maybe that's why I was saying that, because I said something about 6 weeks, but then in 6 days things are gonna start to blossom, and that's what I'm getting. Also, 51 can be significant, or 15. Address, 15 if it's a birth date. Age, specific number, year, it could be anything. And then we have the Earth Magic card, which is the new moon, and there's promise. So there's a lot of promise in this situation. And if you look at this, there's a couple here sitting by the ocean looking at the sunset. With the it looks like the waxing crescent moon. It's very beautiful. Okay, so these next 3 cards, if it's not a love reading or you're not asking questions about romance, you might want to go to pile number 1, because I think that's the only one that really wasn't about it. But if not, take the advice from this, and you can disregard these. I want you to focus on a question for the end for your angel answer card. And we're going to rifle through these love cards right now, which romance angels. We have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you have to be vulnerable. You have to open your heart. Can't be up in your head and not knowing what the hell to do. You have to be receptive and hang around with gentle people. And then we have twin flames. So twin flames, we have the 4 of Wands. Interesting. And then we have the 2 of Cups. Both twin flame cards. And we have yin yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So if this is a love relationship, you would definitely complement each other. Now I have the Rebel deck, which I think I switch these around. Usually I read this one first. Please excuse my language. I'm going to be doing a little bit of swearing here. But these are meant to give shed a little bit of truth and light, and kind of make people giggle too if they can. So it says, that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. So I think that kind of says it all. And then we have the Angel Answer card. So whatever you thought of, your answer is romance. Did you know that? Okay. So we're going to do some chance. So we have this little dog. Somebody might have a dog. I also get loyalty. You have a turtle. Maybe the situation's been moving very slow. Or, you know, this could be somebody's totem animal. They might love turtles. There's some kind of significant with turtles here. And then we have a white cat. Somebody may also have a cat, be a cat lover. Also, I get spirituality with this. There's a chain here. I feel like this chain represents the past, something that you were chained to in the past, that you might have broken free from. I can't talk anymore already. And then we have the diamond here. I think of the Ace of Diamonds, or Wands, which was Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or that may be you dealing with a water sign. And pile number 3, that's what I have for you for July 2021. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I thank you all for coming tonight. If you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, comment. I love to hear comments, suggestions. And I'm going to send you all love and blessings for July. Thank you very much.